Hey lads, this is Wizard and welcome to another Dead by Daylight episode. We're going to be playing a bit more of the Blood Moon event, mainly to finish up the last bit of challenges that this event currently has before the event leaves. This shit ends in 10 hours, but I've already went ahead and did all the killer challenges because killer is fun in my own time and I kind of play that in my own time to relax. But we're going to do the survivor challenges, so we're not going to relax at all because we're going to be trying to get specific shit to happen to get all these challenges done. Well, this one's super easy, but like the other ones aren't as bad, but during the Blood Moon event, it's pretty much big yikes. But at least some of them aren't restricted to the Blood Moon event, like the repair generators one, because blood generators don't count as regular generators as they have their own specific shit related to the event. And I've already pretty much redeemed all the stuff inside the event. We could showcase that really quick. Like... Whoa! Gory Vista! Cool, I finally unlocked this thing. Anyway. But yeah, like every event in Dead by Daylight, you always get the nice chance to get a couple cool cosmetics, play something slightly different, and some really cool shit like stupid blood points. Yeah. Player survey. Anguish week left. Let me check the store. I don't know. Oh, my weekly's not there yet. Not until 10 hours later. So, what challenges do we have? We have the Be Chased by 90 seconds. So, we're going to do Survivor. Because all of our challenges are there. Now, I play this game keyboard and mouse because it's far easier for me. But, no big deal. Tier 77, and I have less than a week, what, till this tome ends? Yeah, I have a week or so to get to at least the deep rift stuff, and then everything else is just super optional. At least they're nice enough to consider tier 200. I'm just glad that they won't ask anyone to reach it, though. Alright, so we gotta be chased. Let's take out Smash Hit. Let's put on something different. For what I like to do, or how I like to play in, what is it, Blood Moon event, I like to use Fixated because running with the blood can decreases the amount of charges it carries, which translates to gen progress. Fixated makes it so you can see scratch marks, and you walk slightly faster while you have it. Deadline... Fixated, yeah. When you have a goal in mind, there's no turning back. Better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Or at least it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. At least in my experiences. I'll take out parental guidance for lightweight because unironically lightweight is a really, like, it's a niche perk, sure, but it does help a lot for keeping you hidden. Lucky stars for injuries, but I want to have something else. I am inclined to run self-care because self-care has the greatest ability in Dead by Daylight, the ability to remove your previous mistakes if you're safe enough for it. So let's put a twist on that. We're going to run, what is it, Strength in Shadows. That's from Sable's set of perks. Where the hell is it? Reassurance, it's one more back, and then I should be able to see it. People are probably yelling at me like, oh, use the search bar. Yeah, sure. There you go. Strength and Shadows. Reason why is because this one is actually double the speed of self-care, if not slightly faster. Downside is that you gotta be in the basement to do it. And Visionary because generator ores are also useful. And while one, it is a beginner's perk, but two, telling you where the generators are does make it easier to find it, and it does prevent 3 gens late in the game, akin to Deja Vu. Where the hell is Deja Vu? Have you seen this place before? Yeah. The R's of 3 generators in close proximity to one another are revealed to you, but you gain a 6% repair speed bonus on them. This one just reveals them if they're around you. So let's run Deja Vu. Because that 6% repair speed bonus is quite nice, you can't sneeze on anything that makes your shit faster. And I have a bunch of masquerade kits that I'm just going to bring because Blood Moon event go brr. And now we humbly wait in queue while I finish my second bowl of pasta because food for a day. I will probably cut out the time between matches of waiting, because I know people want to see the gameplay, and I know how this game is. We are in solo queue hell, but I have learned to love the taste of salt, so it is what it is. I have a Quentin Smith named that princess. God damn. A princess indeed. For most of my zombies content, I've been trying to have it no-com, because it's more so just gameplay that I like to give back. It's akin to what the Relaxing End used to do. He used to record custom zombies gameplay. I'm very, very inclined to actually play custom zombies. There's 2 iterations of that I do want to try. Aside from grinding on Cold War, which I don't really feel too inclined to record grinding on Cold War, that's more of a stream setting. I am more inclined to record Black Ops 3 custom zombies and Black Ops 4 custom mutations, the built-in customization crap that the developers have left in so nicely, because that's like the last hybrid iteration of classic zombies before Cold War zombies, is there. Then there's the other iterations of zombies, like DMZ for Modern Warfare, Extinction from, I think it's Advanced Warfare, or no, COD Ghosts, actually. And there's Advanced Warfare zombies, Infinite Warfare zombies. Like, there's so many iterations of zombies, but I still like the classics just as much as anyone else does, but there's no shame in trying something new. Yeah. Masquerade Kit doesn't do anything useful, it just makes a nice little surprise every time you finish your heal, and it's the same degree as a yellow med kit. I almost said toolkit. Wholeheartedly, I forgot to actually put on a Blood Eye offering, because I have the objective offering, since it's like, okay, the thing is with these challenges is that when you try to get one thing to happen, the exact opposite happens. So what do you do about it? You plan for both. You either dedicate half your build to being chased or half your build to doing gens. If you have a flashlight like challenge, you dedicate half your build to doing gens, because that means you got to be in a chase for it. Like, a lot of these challenges are about getting specific things to happen, which is sometimes very, very annoying. But you could still have fun with the game, and they'll get completed in their own time. That's Were Elk, that's Huntress. And this is the Borgo map, so most of the gens are downstairs, which is a tad annoying, but Upside has a lot of very little line of sight blockers, so Huntress has advantage upside but disadvantage downside. Aside from the corridors and long line of sights that she could potentially have downstairs. When I first started playing this game, I played Fang because on her default set, like, when you first unlock her from the Spark of Madness chapter that the Dead by Daylight developers have released, where it came with the Doctor and Feng Min. Like, I mainly wore that purple cloak because I believe stealth was a bit better. If it meant, like, having someone pass over you and not noticing you, that means you could get away with a lot. Avoiding detection and then some, Was she injured? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, hello there. That's behind there, so around the corner. She's below us. No gun for the save. Hello, astronaut. He's got a plane, an arcade machine, and the ARC cell. Oh, I'm so sorry. That should have been a great. Surprise! Cool, that's 2 gens done, and she's likely chasing Quentin on Ellen again? That's not good. There's one downstairs, and there's 2 gens over there. So we should be cool. Rat friends! Oh. Oh. Okay. Do I remember where that generator is? Fuck no, I don't. There it is. Franklin's demise, maybe? No, that's a dead flashlight. It's not Weave Attunement, so... That's a cool feature I didn't know. So if one's here, then yeah, another one's here. Oh. Alan's probably giving her a really good chase, or they're probably messing around, I don't know. Hi! That's a Fortnite reference. Fucking Raven skin or some shit. Nevermore. Interesting, interesting. This room is super pretty. I fucking love this room. Look at that. Look at all this, like, shiny shit in the sky. One already completed? It is, okay. Hello, Crow. Some astrological... Astrologiker? No. Astrologian's quarters. Try to remember that class from Elden Ring. Dark Theory. Oh, you have all 4 boons on you. Holy shit. Dark Theory, Exponential, Circle of Healing, and Shadow Step. Bro, you're not gonna take the fucking make it? Okay. Oh, you have adrenaline. And you have no... Holy shit. Alright, I guess I know what I'm doing. Whoa, the Enchiridion! Now we're on the Great Noid Hunt. And truth be told, I don't know the totem spots of this map very well. I'll check the downstairs. We'll see the aura within 24 meters or so. It's straight above. They got the Noid. I didn't have to do anything. Cool. Let's just head straight up and then see from there. Gates already open. Okay. She's fully charged the hatchet. Either she's camping him, which is perfectly viable during endgame, or she actually has line of sight on somebody. This actually sucks. Noom. 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 She guys remember me as well, so I'm holding for time. Get the unhook off. We're cool. And now we're just trading. That's not very, very good. The only reason why I'm still staying is because I still need to be in chase to get my challenge done. I don't really care if I escape or not. I'm just here to play the game. I want to see if I can get those challenges to go. Well, within these next few matches, I'll play through it. All right, cool. All right, she's entering that way. I'll distract her going this way. Oh, I got seen. Time's a ticking. I did what I could. Let me see. Get one of you out, but not all of you. All ass. He's holding a hatchet. He's not holding a hatchet. Well, I gotta go. Ooh, damn. I did not see her. Leave! We're not gonna make it! Noted for next time, bring hope if I'm gonna start pulling this shit. Upside though, we got more escapes seconds under our belt. Trail of Torment. That's kind of useless on Huntress, but on Where Elk, her lullaby is actually really quiet. Nowhere to Hide, which is not very useful during the event. Franklin's is okay. At least they didn't run Weave Attunement, but they probably should have ran Weave Attunement, because Nowhere to Hide is not that good on... It's not that good on Huntress because she has the reduced movement speed. Even if it still does the reveal, she still has to recover from kicking the gen, look around, and by the time it's already 3-4 seconds up, so you got your information, and now cool, you walk towards them, and they probably already know where you are. Because Huntress is not a stealth killer, she's loud as fuck. Alright, let's bring hope. We'll take this one off for No One Left Behind. You know, way back in the day, back in the early days of 2018, I used to watch Ochido videos because he made the Survivor aspect of Dead by Daylight super funny. And that gave me more confidence to play more Survivor because of the silly shit that he would showcase. However, it would be equated to bullying in some sense, or toxic behavior. But undeniably, the older days of DBD, the darker ages of DBD, was a lot worse compared to modern days of DBD. And it was through Ochido that I recognized that Bill was a survivor on Dead by Daylight. And I thought, like, he looks like Jake, but he's, like, wearing a different head because of his jacket. And I realized, that's not Jake, that's fucking Bill. I forgot to put another blood eye. God damn it. Oh, well, next match I will probably remember. I won't. Disturbed ward in the Crotus Asylum. For me, that's a little nod back to Tide Time, who's another content creator that also makes Dead by Daylight content. He was like a smaller YouTuber when I first learned of his existence, but he also was another big reason why I got into Dead by Daylight as well. Like he always used to sing out the fucking names of the realms when the match started, and I thought that was like super neat. Hello, Steve. Oh, he's got those fuzzy handcuffs, guys. He's kinky. Oh, well, that's kind of rude. Alright, cool. We'll run her far away so Steve can get back on the loop, but I got nothing to use. We're in a dead zone. Upside though? 14 seconds. Cat or mouse? To that I say, meow. Like, imagine a mouse chasing a cat. I think that's actually fucking funny. There's probably a Tom and Jerry episode of that happened. Or probably not. This guy's got the fucking Tome 3 abstract universal entity shit. I do know that they gutted Skull Merchant several times after people kept complaining about her. Hopefully they find a right medium and balance of what they want the Skull Merchant to be and play as, while retaining the original identity, because, like it or not, whatever they poured into the Skull Merchant was an original character. It's just, like, hey man, making original characters is hard. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Sergeant. We'll take care of that, my mech's already dead, so never mind. Bill has borrowed time that lasted a lot longer on top of a double heal. Cool. We take out the middle and then we break up the sides of the maps. We try to split up the gens best we can. I think she sees me. She does see me. Okay. Redraw this pallet, and then we head upstairs. Drop this now. If we carry it, that's more movement stuff, and she wastes the time to get rid of it. Therefore, I get the challenge done, and I'm unscathed. Plus, the killer gets like 5,000 BP for kicking over the fucking gas can anyway. Shit. He's broken. We're not doing too hot on gens. We're already 2 hooks in. And half the team's injured. Because the more blood that's in the gas can, the slower you run. I'm pretty sure they listed that in the gameplay stuff. I don't think this is enough to finish it though. Bro, that shit's 99. She's downstairs. She already knows I'm here. Leave attunement. She knows where I am. She was chasing me. Let's go get Bill. We might get tagged. Okay. He's got scene partner. Interesting. Okay. So they leave, but this is blast mine, so let's get this side of the gas can. We'll be stealthy about it. Make the long way up there, get rid of the top one, get rid of the bottom one. That'll create a nice, good split. And the rest of the gens should be on the outskirts or around the building. Okay. She sees my aura. Anyway. There's no more pallets in there, so I gotta lead our outskirts. So we use this easy dead pallet here. There you go. She's got the frosty eye skin too. A nice break to get a bit more pasta. Yummy. The screaming does let them know, the other survivors, that they are going to be chased or that they see them. That is actually a good information tool. Much appreciated, Steve. We learned something from this, Steve. That he's kinky as fuck. You don't want to be healed? Okay. Steve's got a gun for the save. Since I'm on death hook, I have to play super passive. Blood gen up there still regressing at least 75 if not 50, probably less. Cool. Okay, let's walk this over. Urban evasion is the inverse of walking speed, just at butt height speed. Or butt walking, I don't fucking know. Steve might bring her towards me. No, we're good. Like, it's kind of astonishing people don't know that if you just bend your knees, you don't get spotted. This should finish the gen, and if we can keep her off Sable, we should be able to get the gates open. That's good. Bill. That's her Weave attunement, so that she doesn't know. But she might already know, because ours are cross-map. Plus, Weave attunement doesn't count for blood cans, because event-exclusive items are event-exclusive. Yeah, what's up? There's one, there's two. What can I do? Not very much. And this hook's already broken. Ah! I have hope, and you don't. Alrighty. What can we do? Super paranoid about picking someone up, even though none of us got flashlights and you have Franklin's demise. Like, oh, she's waiting for the hook. Keep her going, keep her going. You gotta admit, this is really impressive. Oh, bruh. Forced hesitation, why? Slow vault. But think about it. Those two things make, like, that specific scenario a lot more bearable. If I bring borrowed time and maybe babysitter, that shit does better. But babysitter might fuck up his speed because I'm not gonna catch up to his speed. Suck it, nerd. Where's basement? I need to find basement. Right, I just need to get the fuck out of here. Cause she's not picking him up, but she is her shit. Okay, if this gate's open, what can we do? I can gun for the other gate. This gate is also open, but is it open? It is open. Okay. Spotted around him. Noom! I could get her up, but it won't be enough to actually get her to run, so... And he's broken, too. Can't die for the save because I have nothing to really use. You're not broken. What? We leaving? Okay. I don't have any of the perks, wholeheartedly. There's no time, yeah. By the time we get her up, that timer's gonna return to normal, and by the time we get there and we get her up, we're all dead, so... What could I have done differently? Different perks, for sure. I don't really need fixated, but it's nice knowing where my scratch marks are. Interesting. That is true, there was a pallet there and there is enough time to do something, but like, I don't have anyone else to distract, I'm on death hook and I can only tank the one hit. But Force says, like, this person must have really hated flashlights. Probably because they had a rough day or something. Like... Think about it, this game feeds on that type of toxicity, and that's why this game exists. It's for that, like, releasing that sense of toxicity. So, gen skill checks or generators. Cool. We changed the build. Watch us get chased the entire time, and we're not going to do any gens. So, let's change up how we play. Alert. Fogwise. Excuse me. Stakeout, because that's useful for all skill checks. And then one for the chase, or one to keep us alive. Borrow time. Then we'll bring... Oh, look, it's my toolbox. Ah! I have 3 million blood points. They recently raised that cap to 5 million. That's like a lot of fucking blood points. But at the same time, it does take like a very long time to actually spend it all. The auto purchase does help quite significantly. But at the end, we'll spend all the fucking blood points. Probably. Cool. Well, he has Wiz in his name. It was like me, for real. Another fellow wizard. Prince Arminius. And Maricherry. Cool. Use a long hair this time. We got the boy James Sunderland, Tari Kane, and Jeff Johansson. Jesus. Blood points all around. Azron's resting place in the Haven Wreckers. If we do this entire generator with no skill checks, I'm gonna be a little upset. What terror radius is that? Is that ghouls? That's unknowns. That could have been really funny. Downside is that this is a one-way, so he might as well be cut off, but he took the window with me because he didn't remember that there's a breakable wall. And now he broke it. And now we're still being chased. Shit. We run him towards the other side of the map. Paying attention to audio cues is how you survive. And faking pallets. We'll take him to this shack where we can use our greatest advantages against us or with us. No big deal. Cool down. Not much I can do there, but I did extend that chase for 2 gens. If you think about it, that's at least 3 minutes. Maybe he's got an obsession challenge. Plaything! Wow, plaything is a little annoying. Just a little. It'd be super annoying if the perk doesn't tell you where your totem is, but the fact that it does kind of circumvents that. It is what it is. Big preach, big preach. I like his mask. Look at that. Cool. I'm gonna go look for my totem, because if I can't hear the terror radius, then there's not much I can really do about the chase. There's none over here. That means he's on this side of the map from a teleport. Okay. He's over there. This is why we're being alert. To circumvent other means of just... Oh, shit. I can't hear the terror radius. And then he breaks something. Oh, never mind. There he is. Hello. Wonder if he has Gift of Pain as well, or if has Sloppy Butcher. He shouldn't have Sloppy Butcher unless that's part of his add-on. I didn't get hit by a direct from that at all. I already burned my grates. Man. How's James doing? This is my totem. In the PlayStation iteration of achievements, you get gold for breaking 10 hex totems. On the PC iteration, it's 100 totems. Well, hex totems, implying that killers are running them. They used to run them a lot, but, you know. Bruh. And we leave because now he's heading over here. Leave the toolbox. Alright, cool. That one's done, that one's done. Where's the nearest blood can? He teleported. Okay. We'll go for the save. We'll leave this here. 1, because it's a marker. And 2, because, well, if the other survivors can get it, they got some fuel. If they can't, oh well. Yeah, so now everyone has a plaything, and now they can't hear the terror radius, but I can. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. Yeah, he broke that one, now it's smart to leave. And he has Eruption. Or no, that's Pain Res, so this gen just got regressed from 38% to next to nothing. Tori found her shit. He might have Pentimento, so we'll have to double check where the totems are. Good chance he'll teleport over here. He's breaking the gen. Breaking another thing. Might have Pentimento. Then he teleported. He's gonna tell him the TTV, isn't he? No big deal. We'll get the totem. Oh, it's hard focus. That's a blood gen. Where's the nearest? Ample distance. Might be one closer. Let's take out this one as well. That took out 3 of his bits, but he's on his way over here. Let's run towards this shack side. I don't think there's any pallets nearby, and now we play living. Gates on both sides, left and right. We'll go for gates. She's spotted. Damn. Damn, it's just one guy. It's not that scary. Maybe she's reacting to the size of his weapon. I don't know. Like, he's holding the sword pretty weirdly. That's why they have sloppy. Okay. Good to know, but I still can't heal. What do? We run to the other side. He teleported. Cool. Let's dispel it, and then we'll keep opening the gate. That went away on its own. He could easily win this, too. I'm leaving. She's dead, and this one's already open. He's gonna force me out, so... You never want to risk it at the very end towards any sort of game flipping mechanics that cost you your win. You take the win when it's in your grasp, otherwise if you don't, shame. So he's hidden. I have that noise playing in my ears too, so we're just gonna leave. Alright, GG's. And then we'll go. Page 2 done. Fuck yeah. We'll do to the brim and then fill it up, and the other two we could play normal for that. Ooh, look at this. God damn. Self-care, lightweight, fixated, and vigil. Look at that, it's a giant Taki. Garriott, Korkakali, and Jugu. I don't fucking know. Self-care on average takes a little over 30 seconds, probably 32 to do a full heal. But like, finding a safe spot and healing is much better than not having anyone to heal you and staying injured for a longer duration. Even if you have mangled or a hemorrhage. It's the mere fact that you can erase a previous mistake that's what makes it super strong, and I'm really glad that it is part of the base game. Through Claudette and then some. You know, this lady. Rotten fields in the cold wind farm. Houndmaster. This match will either be really good or really annoying. Answer is yes. Break the window, we hit the shack, we vault. Okay. There's not much I can do against this, but...
Look at you. You're the best.
One hell of a pirate killer, I will say. And that was pain res as well. I'd wait a little longer. That's good. Vigil is a really difficult perk to kind of like track, honestly.
Now. Good work. Extra chunk for you after.
Sometimes you get matches like this where people play like this for whatever fucking reason. Okay, man. Whatever makes you come, bro. It's just the average game experience. You get good matches, you get bad matches, and sometimes you don't even just get to fucking play. Pasta. Thank you. Alright, I'll go for the save. Goodbye, Shaq. This is how I die. That works out. Ironically, in both favors. I die here in 15 seconds. Good cancel. Angle around this. Run to Shaq. Shaq pellet's down. I might die here. I don't like bullies. People like that are bullies. Thank you. Bide our time and play patient and slow. Checked over there, so I can head over there. He can do the save. Where do we go with this? Here's the nearest one. Nothing but misery. That's funny. Let's run a bit faster with this one. The drain is really slight, but it does matter. One, two, three. Let's go for the gates. We're gonna have to run cross map for this one. Good.
Find me a rat. Hurry! Look at it. Extra bullets.
Dumbass. even if the entity spikes are still up, you still hug that shit when the moment they go. That's still an escape. GG's. Rapid brutality, so no room for bloodlust. Pain res, best for last, which is pretty funny. And nothing but misery. Sounds like a miserable match for them. Anyway. Like, just because the odds doesn't seem favorable doesn't mean you can't pull something out of you that makes shit happen. You could always make shit happen. I will pause right here because I'm going to go wash the dishes. I will be back. Okay. Let's keep going. All right. Let's do this. Five eyes. Turn on my heater, because now it's that time of night where my place gets really, really cold really, really fast. The pale rose in the backwater swamp. Oh, it's the map of the boat. Cool. Big boat. And then little boat way over there in the distance. Hillbilly. Or by the boat, or so, or at least someone is. Low protein, so now that's an M1. He does have a really big tear radius. Stressing, maybe? Or maybe that's just the volume being cranked up high on my end. Yeah, it's the volume cranked up high on my end. What?
Pen.
A pen? Alrighty. Yeah, he's smart to leave because that's a big time waster of a loop. That's not good. He saw me. Okay. That was a close one, too. We leave this loop. High risk of getting down here. He gets off. That's good. We walk it back towards the other gen before he rushes. Okay. He's doing his best. There you go. We have the lead, and then some, but this could easily turn south. I head to the big boat since she's already going over there. This one's already on. Damn. Okay. Blood generators are significantly faster than regular generators, I will say. But the effort required behind them is much more significant. More pronounced. There is a jug way over there too. Let's go back for it because we know this gen's almost done. Oh no, man, you got it. Okay. Rancor. That makes sense. Let's play living as much as possible because I could easily die here. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. GG. Sometimes it gets hard to track whether they're upstairs or downstairs, especially in that small boat. If it's like the game, for example, it's a different story. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh, cool background too. Let's do Blood and Tears, finish repairing 3 gens, and then we'll see from there. Corrective action is pretty useful. Not too useful in Blood Moon event. We'll bring Hope, and then we'll bring No One Left Behind. That hard. Down. Here you go. We'll take out Alert for... We'll bring self-care as well. Let's replace corrective action for Buckle Up, as I remember from that previous match early in the session. Go. Buckle Up. Peekaboo. Heya and Crowsy Slaughter. Or it's Crow's Laughter. So we're gonna hard focus the gens, try to stay out of sight best we can. If we get chased, we get chased. But we gotta at least finish 3 repairs on 3 different gens. Let's see how this works out. Shelter Woods in the Macmillan Estate. there, one over there. Killer has low ping. It's shorty. Real fancy for someone living in the shelter woods. I think pretty sure this is like Skull Merchant's map as well. You need that much wine. EVs are on. Let's take this one out. You know where that one is. Okay. Add on where she... What is it? Sounds always heard at all TVs, or the projection is at least there. Can I use this? Never mind. And she left me. Cool. This works out slightly in my favor. Face of Darkness. She's way over there. I almost hit that great. We move because we already failed a skill check. Exactly. Yeah. Does she actually come out of there? No, she doesn't. We'll do this one. That actually sucks. Okay. There's nothing I can do about this because it was literally the RNG of Face of Darkness and its timings. Either I self-crit to end it, I stay there and I still get chased, I moved, and I get cut off. Just what it is. Now we have a perma stack of Condemned, which is pretty annoying, but it's 1 out of 7, so it's no big deal. Okay. Teams in shambles are being pub stomped. She can teleport here. Like, okay. There's one plaything. We'll run outskirts, buy time. There's no pallet here. Okay. What can we do against this? Honestly, not very much. Without windows of opportunity, I can't see where any of the pallets are. And I'm playing a build where I literally have to focus gens. Remember earlier when I once said, oh yeah, you know, give a challenge, you gotta do gens. Guess what? You're never gonna do gens, so you plan for both. Trying to take care of myself, technically plans for both. And couldn't save her in time because she teleported, so this is how game, set, and match is. It is what it is. No big deal. And this is someone that has like at least prestige 10 shorty. Could be a P100. You never know. Buzz buzz. That's my phone. That's also my phone. So that we pick up the slack or we die. Honestly, both might happen. Just as well. Devour hope. Okay. Drop this because Lebrobro is pretty much down. Okay. And this guy's giving up. Like, please, you know you could still do something, but okay. Alright. Okay. Sure. She's over there now. Good to know. Or at least that one despawned. Now it's a hatch game. And I have nothing to tell me where she is. She's behind me. Cool. Okay. Like, I don't know what else to do, man. It's just average game experience. Anyway. Nice. Better yet, for this challenge, we might as well play regular so that we have more odds of actually completing a gen. Excuse me. Nice name. We got a burrito on our team too. Kiki Palmer. David King. Oh man, look at him. Bro's a boxer. Shirtless Davy, let's go. We're gonna win. Annotated blueprint. Killer Hatch. Killer Shack in Hatch. Hatch and Shack? Yes. I think after this recording, I will probably push editing towards tomorrow and probably take the rest of the night easy. But you know, one day at a time, we do at least one thing at a time. Mount Ormond Resort in Ormond. Spirit. Good to know. Let's go do main. Still chasing her, so let's get rid of main because it's the most dangerous spot there. Looking at the left side of the screen to see if Davey's going to try to get her or not. I am pretty close. I'm in chase now, so David should have an ample opportunity to go get her. Left me. Cool. That's Surge or Eruption. Likely Eruption because she did kick it, but also Surge. I'm not too sure. And Pain Rise. Okay. I play Blood Moon events, so killers don't run 4 slowdowns. I play like normal, so that I can actually do challenges. Jeez, man. She doesn't see me. Let's hide over here. Oh, now she sees me. Yoom. It's a big stutter. Killer support connection. Likely head back. Cool. Okay. He is unbreakable. Good to know. Challenge 1. Nice. Get him back on his feet. There's a gen on my left, there's a gen in the back. Oh, there's a gen over there. They're pretty split, that's pretty good. I'm gonna pressure that corner gen since that's super far and close to a gate. Okay. I'll take a chase. Pull it down. Watch for her. She'll break the pallet. Nice try. Hold W, we'll angle left. We might down. We're in a pallet though. She is checking that one. Interesting. No one's near enough for a save, but whatever. She has agitation. That looks fast. It looks fast. I could still be wrong about that, though. Look at that, she's playing the guitar. Fuck yeah, dude. Big preach. She's dead. She gets a pain res hook, which I doubt that she has any more of. I'm hard committing. Thanks, Fang. Alrighty. I was getting started on that corner gen, so I can heal myself. Whatever happens, happens. There's that back gen there as well. So the gens are really, really split, which is upside for us. Downside is that we're down half the team. Okay. He's gunning for the save. Interesting. I'm gonna pressure that back gen because she's gonna be checking the furthest one and heading straight back here. Could potentially have surveillance. It's the noticing of regression perks from Pig. Or at least regressing gens on her side. That is cross map, and she is spotted. That could be the end of the game here. Let's go for the save. It's not good. Let's get her. Holy. Okay. 30 seconds. Stealth. I could have saved him too, but... She's likely gonna pick her up because she knows where she left her, so this is very much a hatch game. Now she sees me. Let's see what we can do. She doesn't have a power. Not for a little bit anyway. That's actually very disappointing because that's a really bad line of that fucking locker. But whatever, it is what it is. Contextual hitboxes for those things are still really fucking wide. But whatever. We're Gonna Live Forever is probably a better placement than No One Left Behind. Mainly because its endurance effect is really fucking good if I can get to the heal super quick. That is, if I can get to the heal super fucking quick, which is not always guaranteed. GG's, IG. Good game, I guess. When it hits midnight, I'll probably stop playing because I still did a lot within the past 2 hours. Pretty good, in my opinion. Plus, I'm trying to get back into the vibe of doing commentary-based content again, on top of gameplay content, because it's like... sometimes I feel like doing commentary over my stuff, other times I don't. Really, it's to my discretion, but, you know, it is my channel. And these are my videos. I have no idea how the fuck you pronounce that game. That name. Ibudoreki. Cool. Alright. Let's put on We're Gonna Live Forever. Ah, the ghoul. Ironically, the perk made for this is really good against the ghoul since he always has to have someone in deep wounds or marked. We made for this. I want to see later this week if I could play with some of my friends and record some more content too. We'll see. Greenville Square and the Withered Isle. That's the name of this realm, right? I didn't really look at it. Upside though, they got this cool ass arcade machine. Okay. Disillusion. Wow, okay. This is not a good play, just so you know. Hi. I passed through the basement and then I miscalculated. It's like, oh yeah, I could probably go back upstairs. And then I went down this way. It's like, oh wait, this isn't upstairs. This is downstairs. Oops. Oh man. I crave a soda. I don't have any sodas right now. This kind of sucks. That's okay though. Temporary pleasures are simply that. Temporary. Find what fulfills you. Nothing can break you down. Now we get to watch the best part of this game, watching to see if my teammates will work together. Look at that, they did something. Nice. She's gonna go down the next, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds? She's injured and still in chase, and she's above me. Oh, hello. Let's get out of here. Bar time's out. Oh, wow. Some people do this for whatever fucking reason. Competitively, like, I get it, you know, like, the game's easier when you got 3 people doing the things rather than 4 people doing the things, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you recognize that these are still players too, right? These are still people that just want to play the game. Ah, well. People will always behave this way because, well, at least I like to think they're upset about something and they take it out on other people. Then again, this is a game of taking things out on other people. But I don't know. Like, I try to take a hit because I'm literally in basement on the furthest hook to try to buy her time because I know nothing about the loops on this fucking map. And I'm not running Windows. I'm running healing stuff when it should be running gen stuff, and I'm just getting tunneled out of the game. But, average game experience. Disillusion. She's back over here. I'm hauling ass. I give myself 60 seconds before I die. That's 15. We run around the outskirts. Hi. And now she's supercharged. Or at least enraged. I have a really strong loop here, and that's just a waste of time breaking it. Now we're around the corner. I have a stealth pallet here as well. This downs me, and I'm dead. We did what we could. That likely was more than a minute. But whatever. Make one mistake and hell. This happens. It is what it is. I had many games where I got killed first, likely before the first gen was done. Like, I remember I talked about this in Real Talk 3, the whole horror fear factor. It's like, oh no, big, scary, bad. But once you recognize them and remember that this is also just a game, then, you know, well, like, what's the big deal? Did I have fun? Not really, but 4 out of 5. That's a callback reference. That's a callback reference to my server, but this could also be someone else entirely. I don't know, and I don't really care. GG's, I guess. In a game where you're literally in the salt mines, you find it easier to just not care so much about everything. Because you have to understand the macro of how the game plays and the micro of how the game plays. And then it's the whole balancing act of micro to macro, back and forth, understanding that you got to take a dive for your team, and the team's also got to take a dive every now and again. Whatever prolongs all of your lives to the best of your ability. With that being said, I'm going to end the recording here. One, because I need to take a break, and two, I want to spend the rest of my night relaxing, because I did record God of War earlier today, and I do anticipate actually getting that out soon. In any case, thank you everybody so much for watching. My name is The Wizard, and I will see you lads when I see you. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more. Comment down below what you think, and I will see you when I see you. Bye! Gotta Alt-Tab out for the ending the recording. Same shit, you know. Bye!